I walked through nights when I couldn't find peace inside my mind, trying to stand steady while the storm kept pushing against my life. Feeling like every step forward took double the strength to climb. Asking God if he still heard me when my voice got lost in the fight. But even in the quiet moments when I thought I stood alone, something warm wrapped around me like a shelter I'd never known. That promise from Isaiah whispering, I'll strengthen you when you're weak. And somehow right in my shaking, his comfort pulled me to my feet. He holds me when my courage slips. He holds me when my vision blurs. He holds me when the weight feels sharp. He holds me when my prayers feel unheard. He holds me when my steps feel slow. He holds me when my fears return. He holds me through the fire and rain. He holds me, and that truth still burns. Some days I woke up heavy like the world pressed hard on my chest, trying to calm the worry while pretending I felt my best. Reading songs with trembling hands just to steady my breath, letting every word remind me that his mercy outlasts the test. And even when shame tried to drag me back into what I used to be, grace stood firm saying, you're forgiven, walk with me. He didn't let my failures build the ending of my story. He reached down in kindness and pulled me toward his glory. He holds me when my courage slips. He holds me when my vision blurs. He holds me when the weight feels sharp. He holds me when my prayers feel unheard. He holds me when my steps feel slow. He holds me when my fears return. He holds me through the fire and rain. He holds me, and that truth still burns. There were moments I questioned if healing would ever come, sitting in silence wondering if the battle had already won. But Romans said I'm more than a conqueror through his love, and that reminder lifted me when I felt undone. I learned that weakness isn't failure when his strength carries the load. I learned that faith grows deeper walking rough and narrow roads. I learned his presence doesn't vanish even when I can't feel a thing. It's the steady hand that guides me toward the hope he brings. He holds me when my courage slips. He holds me when my vision blurs. He holds me when the weight feels sharp. He holds me when my prayers feel unheard. He holds me when my steps feel slow. He holds me when my fears return. He holds me through the fire and rain. He holds me, and that truth still. Now I'm learning to trust him deeper as each new chapter unfolds, letting go of yesterday's burdens, releasing what I can't control, finding strength in knowing he walks with me wherever I go, letting that promise settle into the roots of my soul. I'm not perfect, but I'm covered in his love, he's pulling me through. Every sunrise reminds me his mercy's always renewed. And even when life is harder than I feel ready to face, I stand knowing my Savior surrounds me with unwavering grace. He holds me when my courage slips. He holds me when my vision blurs. He holds me when the weight feels sharp. He holds me when my prayers feel unheard. He holds me when my steps feel slow. He holds me when my fears return. He holds me through the fire and rain. He holds me, and that truth still burns. When the shadows stretch long, he stays. When the world turns cold, he stays. When the doubts speak loud, he stays. When my hope feels thin, he stays. When the tears fall slow, he stays. When the path grows steep, he stays. When I lose my grip, he stays. When my strength runs out, he stays. He holds me when my courage slips. He holds me when my vision blurs. He holds me when the weight feels sharp. He holds me when my prayers feel unheard. He holds me when my steps feel slow. He holds me when my fears return. He holds me through the fire and rain. He holds me, and that truth still burns. Through every rise and fall, he stays. Through every quiet night, he stays. I walk forward knowing this truth, he stays. And in his hands my life finds rest. I was carrying weight nobody else could see, talking to God late nights, just asking him what I be. Felt the pressure rising heavy like it wanted me to fall, but something in my chest whispered stand up and be bold. Opened up the word and Matthew kept reminding me to see, even when my mind was noisy and my strength felt weak. So I stepped out on faith though the path looked rough, trusting he would lift me when the road got tough. So I pray it through every moment it shakes me, lean on the one who promised he never forsake me. When the storms press in and I don't know what to do, I'll stay on my knees till his peace pulls me through. I pray it through, knowing heaven still hears, let his light calm my doubts and quiet my fears. I'll hold on carries me to whatever comes my way. God will help me pray it through. Some days I wake up searching for answers that won't appear, trying to keep my heart steady when the noise gets near. I remind myself of David when he cried out for grace, how God reached in the darkness and pulled him to a safe place. So I keep showing up even when the climb feels steep, cause he guards every soul that his hands choose to keep. I'm walking with the promise that his word won't fail. Every time I feel shaken, his presence prevails. I pray it through every moment it shakes me. Lean on the one who promised he never forsake me. When the storms press in and I don't know what to do, I stay on my knees till his peace pulls me through. I pray it through, knowing heaven still hears. Let his light calm my doubts and quiet my fears. I'll hold on tight to the truth that carries me to whatever comes my way. God will help me pray it through. I've learned healing takes time, but his love stays near. Even when old memories try to whisper in my ear, I keep turning to the verses that remind me I'm restored. Knowing grace is the reason my soul's been assured. He renews what was broken piece by piece inside, gives courage to the parts of me that used to hide. Every setback turns quiet when his voice comes through, telling me to stand firm and keep pressing toward truth. Every moment that shakes me, lean on the one who promised he never forsake me. When the storms press in and I don't know what to do, I'll stay on my knees till his peace pulls me through. I'll pray it through, knowing heaven still hears. Let his light calm my doubts and quiet my fears. I'll hold on tight to the truth that carries me to whatever comes my way. God will help me through. When I look back now, I see how far he's led. Every closed door protected me from things ahead. He built patience in places I didn't understand. Showed me mercy wasn't distant, it was right in his hand. I'm moving different now, carrying hope with ease, letting gratitude rise every time I breathe. I'm walking forward, steady with a heart made new, trusting every chapter that God brings me into. I'll pray it through every moment that shakes me. Lean on the one who promised he never forsake me. When the storms press in and I don't know what to do, I'll stay on my knees till his peace pulls me through. I'll pray it through, knowing heaven still hears. Let his light calm my doubts and quiet my fears. I'll hold on tight to the truth that carries me to whatever comes my way. God will help me through. Even when the nights stretch long, he's steady with me. Even when the weight feels strong, his strength sets me free. Even when the road turns sharp, he keeps guiding my pace. Even when the tears fall slow, he reminds me of grace. Even when I doubt myself, he calls me by name. Even when the fire gets hot, his love stays the same. Even when the world feels cold, his comfort breaks through. Every single moment he tells me, let me carry you. I pray it through every moment that shakes me. Lean on the one who promised he never forsake me. When the storms press in and I don't know what to do, I'll stay on my knees till his peace pulls me through. I'll pray it through, knowing heaven still hears. Let his light calm my doubts and quiet my fears. I'll hold on tight to the truth that carries me to whatever comes my way. God will help me pray it through. Step by step I'll trust his voice. Every day I've got a choice. Let faith lead and let him renew. No matter what comes, I'll pray it through. I'll pray it through. I used to wonder if I'd ever see the sunlight break again. Felt like every step I took just led me deeper in the rain. But I whispered out a prayer when my courage started fading. Asked the Lord to hold me close, cause my heart was breaking daily. And he met me in the silence when my doubts were loud and heavy. Gave me peace I didn't earn, gave me hope when I was empty. Now I know he never leaves. When the pressure hits the hardest, his word became my anchor. When the fear was at its largest, it's his strength alone that keep my spirit standing. When the storm is rough and the weight keeps expanding, when my voice shakes off and my faith feels thin, he remind my soul that his power lives within. Every shaky step, he steadies me completely. Every broken cry, he answers so gently. I lean on him when I can't trust my own. Yeah, I rise again by his strength alone. I remember nights I felt like my past would overtake me. Had to battle through the shame that tried so hard to change me. Then I opened up his word, where he promised he'd restore me. Found the courage I've been missing, and the truth he set before me. So I lifted all the pain, let him carry what was crushing. Started breathing new again, all the heaviness I'm rushing. Now I move with quiet faith, even when the road is shaking. Cause he walks with me in love, every promise he's remaking. It's his strength alone that keep my spirit standing. When the storm is rough and the weight keeps expanding, when my voice shakes off and my faith feels thin, he remind my soul that his power lives within. Every shaky step, by his strength alone. Sometimes healing takes a while, and the waiting feel like pressure, but he never turns away. He just teaches me to measure, not by fear or rushing thoughts, but the truth of who he is. And I'm learning through the struggle that his grace is not a quiz. He don't ask me to be perfect, just to trust him when I'm hurting, and to lean in when I'm weary, cause his guidance is unwavering. So I follow with a heart that's still going through the trials, knowing he's the one who lifts me when the climb feel like miles. It's his strength alone that keep my spirit standing when the storm is rough and the weight keeps expanding. When my voice shakes off and my faith feels thin, he reminds my soul that his power lives within. Every shaky step, he steadies me completely. Every broken cry, he answers so gently. I lean on him when I can't trust my own. Yeah, I rise again by his strength alone. When the sunrise hit my window, I thank God for every moment, for the battles he brought me through, and the peace he held me on it. I ain't perfect, but I'm learning how to live with steady faith, how to cling to every promise that his mercy won't erase. So I'm walking with assurance, knowing he's the one who guides me, even when the shadows creep, his protection still surrounds me. Now I'm stronger than I've ever been, but not because I'm able. It's the power of his presence that keeps every step stable. It's his strength alone that keeps my spirit standing when the storm is rough and the weight keeps expanding. When my voice shakes off and my faith feels thin, he reminds my soul that his power lives within. Every shaky step, he steady me completely. Every broken cry, he answers so gently. I lean on him when I can't trust my own. Yeah, I rise again by his strength alone. When I fall short, he pulls me from the shadows. When I lose pace, he leads me through the middle zone. When fear speaks loud, his truth breaks through. When I'm unsure, he shows what's true. When hope feels faint, he fills my chest. When doubts rise up, he gives me rest. When I feel small, he calls me known. Yeah, every breath is by his strength alone. It's his strength alone that keep my spirit standing when the storm is rough and the weight keeps expanding. When my voice shakes off and my faith feels thin, he reminds my soul that his power lives within. Every shaky step, he steady me completely. Every broken cry, he answers so gently. I lean on him when I can't trust my own. Yeah, I rise again by his strength alone. He's the reason I keep going. He's the peace my heart's been knowing. He's the light that won't stop glowing, and I'm held in his strength alone. I was sinking in a silence I couldn't explain, carrying thoughts that kept pulling in my frame. Nights felt long and I struggled just to breathe. Told God I'm here, but I'm breaking underneath. Open Psalm 30, found comfort in the lines. Felt his promise settle steady in my mind. Lifted my worry with a whisper in the dark, waiting for sunrise to rekindle my heart. Now my joy's restored, I can feel it in my chest. He turned my fear around and gave my spirit rest. When the weight felt heavy, he held my shaking hands. Showed me there's healing when I trust where I stand. I'm learning to walk again with peace I never knew. Feeling a calmness that only comes from you. Every step forward reminds me I'm not alone. You kept me steady till the storm had finally gone. I remember mornings when I doubted my own fight, asking if hope could still rise from my night. But grace caught me before I could fall again, gave me courage just to face what had been. Isaiah's words lit a spark in my chest, telling me he rebuilds whatever's been stressed. Found strength growing where weakness had stayed. Watched him heal places where pain once lay. Now my joy's restored, I can feel it in my chest. He turned my fear around and gave my spirit rest. When the weight felt heavy, he held my shaking hands. Showed me there's healing when I trust where I stand. I'm learning to walk again with peace I never knew. Feeling the calmness that only comes from you. Every step forward reminds me I'm not alone. You kept me steady till the storm had finally gone. There were moments I questioned if change was real, if wounds could close or if they'd always stay unsealed. But I heard his voice in the quiet of my room, saying I'm with you even when life feels like a tomb. Lifting my thoughts with a warmth I can't describe. Gave me clarity where doubt used to reside. My soul found space to finally breathe again. Felt renewal moving deep within. Now my joy's restored, I can feel it in my chest. He turned my fear around and gave my spirit rest. When the weight felt heavy, he held my shaking hands. Showed me there's healing when I trust where I stand. I'm learning to walk again with peace I never knew. Feeling the calmness that only comes from you. Every step forward reminds me I'm not alone. You kept me steady till the storm had finally gone. Oh, oh, ay. Looking back now I see growth in every trial. Faith got stronger when the climb felt hostile. Nothing wasted, every tear turned into strength. Grace met me even when I reached my limits. Open new pathways I didn't see before. Taught me that loss can still open a door. Now I carry peace like a lantern in my soul. Watching this promise gently make me whole. Now my joy's restored, I can feel it in my chest. He turned my fear around and gave my spirit rest. When the weight felt heavy, he held my shaking hands. Show me there's healing when I trust where I stand. I'm learning to walk again with peace I never knew. Feeling the calmness, it only comes from you. Every step forward reminds me I'm not alone. You kept me steady till the storm had finally gone. You rebuilt places I thought were gone for good. You lifted burdens I never understood. You gave me vision when my sight was strained. You brought stillness when my thoughts felt chained. You spoke promise when I feared I couldn't rise. You brought clarity to the noise in my mind. You wrote mercy over chapters filled with hate. You breathed strength back into everything that broke. Now my joy's restored, I can feel it in my chest. He turned my fear around and gave my spirit rest. When the weight felt heavy, he held my shaking hands. Show me there's healing when I trust where I stand. I'm learning to walk again with peace I never knew. Feeling the calmness that only comes from you. Every step forward reminds me I'm not alone. You kept me steady till the storm had finally gone. Thank you for lifting me from places I once feared. Thank you for showing me joy can reappear. Thank you for guiding me through nights that felt long. Thank you for turning my weakness into song. Thank you for peace that settles deep within. Thank you for grace that covers where I've been. Thank you for strength that carries me ahead. Thank you for joy restored just like you said. Yeah. I walked through nights when my heart felt frozen inside, trying to breathe while the weight pressed down on my mind. I opened scripture just hoping for one steady sign. Found Matthew's promise that he stays with me every time. I whispered prayers even when my strength didn't rise. Felt his calm settle in where the fear used to hide. When everything trembled and nothing around the line, his quiet presence held me like a lifeline. I put my trust in Jesus when the pressure pulls me low. He's been the one who lifts me when the storm begins to grow. Even when I'm breaking, he reminds me I'm not alone. His mercy keep me standing when I can't do it on my own. I lean on what he promised, and I feel the comfort show. Every step I'm taking needs the peace I come to know. No matter what I'm facing, he's the anchor in my soul. I put my trust in Jesus and he never lets me go. Some days I woke up feeling like my hope slipped away, holding emotions I didn't have the courage to say. But Psalm 46 told me he's present in the hardest days, and in that truth I found room for my heart to stay. He shaped my courage when my voice started to shake. He gave me moments that felt like a fresh breath of grace. In every silence where I fought not to break, he kept me walking forward at a steady pace. I put my trust in Jesus when the pressure pulls me low. He's been the one who lifts me when the storm begins to grow. Even when I'm breaking, he reminds me I'm not alone. His mercy keep me standing when I can't do it on my own. I lean on what he promised, and I feel the comfort show. Every step I'm taking needs a peace I come to know. No matter what I'm facing, he's the anchor in my soul. I put my trust in Jesus and he never lets me go. I had moments where I thought my strength wouldn't return, but Romans 8 showed me nothing can break what I've learned. His love surrounds me even when everything turns, and that truth carried me when life didn't confirm. He took the burdens that made my heartbeat burn, turned heavy seasons into places where I discern his steady goodness in the moments I yearn for reassurance that his presence is found. I put my trust in Jesus when the pressure pulls me low. He's been the one who lifts me when the storm begins to grow. Even when I'm breaking, he reminds me I'm not alone. His mercy keep me standing when I can't do it on my own. I lean on what he promised, and I feel the comfort show. Every step I'm taking needs the peace I come to know. No matter what I'm facing, he's the anchor in my soul. I put my trust in Jesus and he never lets me go. When disappointments try to speak, louder than truth. He showed me patience that carried me through my youth. Every setback became something he carefully soothed, and every hardship turned into a moment he proved. His love reaches deeper than the wounds I accrued. His grace fills spaces where my confidence renewed. In every chapter where I thought I'd come unglued, he guided me gently like he always do. I put my trust in Jesus when the pressure pulls me low. He's been the one who lifts me when the storm begins to grow. Even when I'm breaking, he reminds me I'm not alone. His mercy keep me standing when I can't do it on my own. I lean on what he promised, and I feel the comfort show. Every step I'm taking needs the peace I come to know. No matter what I'm facing, needs the anchor in my soul. I put my trust in Jesus and he never let me go. When I feel the road shaking, he steadies my frame. When fear rises loudly, he calls me by name. He turns the dark seasons into lessons I claim. He never steps back when the pressure inflames. He's the calm in the places I couldn't tame. He's the answer that came when nothing remained. He's the one who restores what I thought was drained. He's the reason my heart finally reclaimed. I put my trust in Jesus when the pressure pulled me low. He's been the one who lifts me when the storm begins to grow. Even when I'm breaking, he reminds me I'm not alone. His mercy keep me standing when I can't do it on my own. I lean on what he promised, and I feel the comfort show. Every step I'm taking needs the peace I come to know. No matter what I'm facing, needs that anchor in my soul. I put my trust in Jesus and he never lets me go. No matter how the days change, he stays close to my heart. He's been guiding every moment from the very start, and I keep trusting his hand that sets me apart. Because Jesus carries me when life falls apart. I was carrying weight that nobody around me could see. Felt like every prayer I whispered kept slipping through me. But I held on to Proverbs saying trust him with all of my heart. And even when I stumbled, he reminded me where to start. Nights felt heavy, but he kept guiding me through the dark. Showed me mercy in places where I had fallen apart. I learned his strength shows up when mine runs thin, and that's when I felt his healing working within. I'm lifted by faith when the ground ain't steady. He carries my soul when the road gets heavy. Even when storms try to shake my peace, he steps right in and the pressure gets released. I'm lifted by faith, no fear can steal it. His promise stays true and I know he'll seal it. Walking with him, I'm safe in his embrace. Every battle I face, he moves with grace. I used to doubt if I was worth the love he gives, but Romans said his gift is life and now I live. I learned the cost of grace was paid long before my cries, and that truth hit deeper than anything I tried. I wake up wondering if I'd ever find some peace, till his voice reminded me his care don't cease. He kept me steady when my trust fell thin, pulling me back from places I had once been. I'm lifted by faith when the ground ain't steady. He carry my soul when the road gets heavy. Even when storms try to shake my peace, he steps right in and the pressure gets released. I'm lifted by faith, no fear can steal it. His promise stays true and I know he'll seal it. Walking with him, I'm safe in his embrace. Every battle I face, he moves with grace. There were days I felt unseen, unheard, undone, but he reminded me I'm chosen, I'm meant to run. His word became the anchor I leaned on every night, letting Psalms steady me till dawn's new light. Every moment I break, he held my heart secure, teaching me his presence makes my spirit endure. And I knew with him I'd rise again unshaken, because his love restores anything taken. I'm lifted by faith when the ground ain't steady. He carries my soul when the road gets heavy. Even when storms try to shake my peace, he steps right in and the pressure gets released. I'm lifted by faith, no fear can steal it. His promise stays true and I know he'll seal it. Walking with him, I'm safe in his embrace. Every battle I face, he moves with grace. Now I rise with confidence I never had before, knowing grace covered everything down to the core. His voice keeps reminding me I'm not alone out here, and his presence brings a calm that removes all fear. I walk this journey trusting he won't let me fall. He's the answer to questions that used to stall. Every chapter he writes pulls me further ahead, and I follow his lead with a spirit now fed. I'm lifted by faith when the ground ain't steady. He carries my soul when the road gets heavy. Even when storms try to shake my peace, he steps right in and the pressure gets released. I'm lifted by faith, no fear can steal it. His promise stays true and I know he'll seal it. Walking with him, I'm safe in his embrace. Every battle I face, he moves with grace. When the valley felt endless, he showed me the end, and in moments of weakness, he he became my defense. When my voice felt shaky, he strengthened my stand. He reminded me breakthroughs were already planned. Every verse of his word grew roots in my soul, teaching me healing can make broken things whole. Now rise with a courage that only he gives, because his promise remains as long as I live. I'm lifted by faith when the ground ain't steady. He carries my soul when the road gets heavy. Even when storms try to shake my peace, he steps right in and the pressure gets released. I'm lifted by faith, no fear can steal it. His promise stays true and I know he'll seal it. Walking with him, I'm safe in his embrace. Every battle I face, he moves with grace. Now I breathe with a calm I never knew before. Walking in hope as he opens every door. I hold on to truth that his love never fades. Even in trials, his light still invades. I journey forward knowing he leads my pace, and every new step is covered in grace. My story keeps changing in the best of ways, because he's the one who lifts me all my days. I'm lifted by faith. I used to hold my breath, afraid to face my past. Felt like my own mistakes were chains built to last. I prayed in quiet rooms where no one ever knew, asking the Lord above to show me what was true. Some nights I stayed awake, wondering who I'd be. If grace could reach my heart and finally rescue me. I opened up my hands, hoping for peace inside, and found a love so real, that never left my side. You called my name and broke every weight off me. You lit a fire where I thought hope couldn't be. You spoke life over the places I tried to hide. You wrapped my weakness in the strength I couldn't buy. You showed me mercy in the moments I felt small. You lifted burdens when I started to fall. You held me close when I was drowning underneath. Your word reminded me that who the sun frees is set free. I walked through heavy storms with questions in my chest. Thought I was far from safe, far from being blessed, but you kept whispering thoughts that calmed my fears, saying truth that shaped my soul like you were standing there. I turned a fragile page and saw a brighter view. Found faith in quiet steps you carried me through. No longer running blind or stuck in what I knew. Your presence opened doors I thought I'd never walk into. You called my name and broke every weight off me. You lit a fire where I thought hope couldn't be. You spoke life over the places I tried to hide. You wrapped my weakness in the strength I couldn't buy. You showed me mercy in the moments I felt small. You lifted burdens when I started to fall. You held me close when I was drowning underneath. Your word reminded me that who the sun frees is set free. There were days I stumbled, days I couldn't stand. Still you reached for me with a gentle, steady hand. I learned to trust again, even when I should. You rebuilt foundations the world around me took. I saw new meaning in the quiet dawn's first light. Like you were proving I was never out of sight. Your grace kept teaching me to breathe and start again, and find a deeper peace than I had known back then. You called my name and broke every weight off me. You lit a fire where I thought hope couldn't be. You spoke life over the places I tried to hide. You wrapped my weakness in the strength I couldn't buy. You showed me mercy in the moments I felt small. You lifted burdens when I started to fall. You held me close when I was drowning underneath. Your word reminded me that who the sun frees is set free. Now when the shadows rise, I don't walk alone. Your truth surround my steps, steady like carved stone. I hold the scripture close, letting the promise stay, knowing your freedom keeps guiding every day. My heart is learning trust, not just a passing trend, but something stronger built between a soul and friend. And know the road ahead might bring another test. I'll keep my eyes on you, the one who knows me best. You called my name and broke every weight off me. You lit a fire where I thought hope couldn't be. You spoke life over the places I tried to hide. You wrapped my weakness in the strength I couldn't buy. You showed me mercy in the moments I felt small. You lifted burdens when I started to fall. You held me close when I was drowning underneath. Your word reminded me that who the sun frees is set free. I won't forget the days you lifted all my fears. You filled the quiet space and made your presence clear. You taught my wounded heart that healing still can grow. You showed me freedom in the things I didn't know. You gave me steady ground when I hadn't understand. You shaped my future with your everlasting hand. You kept your promise when I couldn't seem to see, and now I live the truth that you would set me free. You called my name and broke every weight off me. You lit a fire where I thought I couldn't be. You spoke life over the places I tried to hide. You wrapped my weakness in the strength I couldn't buy. You showed me mercy in the moments I felt small. You lifted burdens when I started to fall. You held me close when I was drowning underneath. Your word reminded me that who the sun frees is set free. I walk in freedom now, no longer tied to fear. Your love became the voice my spirit learned to hear. And every step I take reminds my heart to see the life I'm living now is proof you set me free. I walked through nights that felt like they would never let me breathe. Had moments where I questioned if the light could reach my feet. Whispers in the quiet saying, hold on, you're not done. Even when my hope was fading, he reminded me to run. Scriptures on my mind saying he won't leave you on your own. I felt a steady presence when the road turned cold to stone. Every step was heavy, but his promise pulled me through. I learned his strength shows up the moment mine is overdue. His hand strong when my world fell weak. His hand strong when my voice got me. His hand strong when the storm rose high. His hand strong when I questioned why. His hand strong when my peace ran thin. His hand strong when I broke within. His hand strong, he kept holding on. His hand strong, that's what kept me strong. There were days I felt surrounded by a weight I couldn't shake. Thought the hurt would last forever, thought my heart would always ache. But he met me in the silence with a power coming real. Showed me he restores the pieces time and pressure tried to steal. He spoke through every moment that attempted to break hope. Showed me there's a lifeline when you're barely holding rope. Grace became a shelter when I had nowhere to stand. And I rose because I trusted in the safety of his hand. His hand strong when my world fell weak. His hand strong when my voice got me. His hand strong when the storm rose high. His hand strong when I questioned why. His hand strong when my peace ran thin. His hand strong when I broke within. His hand strong, he kept holding on. His hand strong, that's what kept me strong. I've seen people come and go, but he never stepped aside. Even when my faith was trembling, he remained my steady guide. Found comfort in the truth that he restores what fear destroys. Found courage in the quiet where his presence builds my voice. I learned endurance grows in places full of tests and strain. I learned his mercy reaches deeper than my hidden pain. Every victory I carry has his fingerprints around. He lifted me from valleys where I thought I stayed unbound. His hand strong when my world fell weak. His hand strong when my voice got me. His hand strong when the storm rose high. His hand strong when I questioned why. His hand strong when my peace ran thin. His hand strong when I broke within. His hand strong, he kept holding on. His hand strong, that's what kept me strong. Now I walk with reassurance I could never earn alone. Confidence that didn't come from anything I built on. There's a calm that covers me when life begins to shake again. Proof that he restores and heals the pieces I couldn't mend. I see clearer now than ever how his presence pulled me through. How he stayed when all the pressure tried to tell me I was through. Faith is stronger now than ever and I'm standing with a song. Cause every step I'm taking now is held by hands so strong. His hand strong when my world fell weak. His hand strong when my voice got me. His hand strong when the storm rose high. His hand strong when I questioned why. His hand strong when my peace ran thin. His hand strong when I broke within. His hand strong, he kept holding on. His hand strong, that's what kept me strong. No matter what rises, he steadies my heart. No matter what shakes me, he stands where I start. No matter the season, his promise holds firm. No matter the pressure, his grace helps me learn. No matter the shadows, his light cuts the night. No matter the struggle, he keeps me alright. No matter the journey, he walks every mile. No matter the waiting, his love never trials. His hand strong when my world fell weak. His hand strong when my voice got me. His hand strong when the storm rose high. His hand strong when I questioned why. His hand strong when my peace ran thin. His hand strong when I broke within. His hand strong, he kept holding on. His hand strong, that's what kept me strong. I stand here forgiven, fully held by his that his care won't trade. I breathe with the courage that he placed inside. I move with a purpose, he himself supplied. I trust in the shelter where my heart belongs. I live as a witness that his hand stays strong.